administration has accorded the rural sector of the economy through the imaginative program of the Department of Roads, and Rural Infrastructure. Sunday, 11th November 1990, at the President Complex along Lagos Badagry Express. That's where this morning, by the new Nigerian newspapers, to witness yet another exciting and voting televised there. Let me begin by commending the National Committee of Better Life for Rural Development Program under the able leadership of First Lady, Her Excellency Maria Babangida, for the successful planning of this fair, which promises to be a huge success. The organizing effort and organizing ability of the First Lady and the National Committee, the Movement of Better Life Program for Rural Dwellers is working from strength to strength and diversifying its activities in content and scope. For the next 6 days, we are going to witness at close quarters our Better Life Program has sensitized, mobilized, and energized our women for creative and productive activities in furtherance of self and national development. The marginalization of the rural sector in the past has had several unfortunate consequences. It has produced most of the social and economic problems which the present administration is now repressing. To witness during this fair is a concrete proof of the belief of the federal government that real national development must be anchored on the transformation of the rural sector with the enlistment of all Nigerians as active participants in the overall national development strategy. It is against this understanding that this administration has continued to support the Better Life for Rural Dwellers program. The achievements of the program so far have been a source of joy to the government and the people of this country. One of the fundamental achievements of the Better Life program is the awareness it has created among the rural dwellers concerning the need for them to stay organized. Permit me once again to salute Her Excellency the First Lady, Mrs. Maria Babangida, and the organizers of this public fair for their thoughtfulness and foresight as clearly demonstrated in the stated objectives of the fair. According to the brief that I received, the focus of this fair is really on the processing, preservation, packaging, and storage of food. In addition, due attention will be given to the exhibition of improved arts and crafts, moving materials, pottery, local snacks and drinks, as well as simple machines that are capable of revolutionizing production processes in our rural environment. The exposure and interaction with the participants will have at this fair will be highly beneficial to them. In particular, they will be exposed to information and knowledge that will enable them minimize the waste and loss of income associated with food harvest activities. Such information and knowledge will also enable them to adapt more efficient organizational and production techniques in their operations and generally rationalize and expand their productive ventures. Needless to say, the educational and promotional activities being undertaken in the context of this fair will do much to advance the cause of national self-reliance through the effective and full mobilization of the production capacity of the rural sector. That is a cause to which this administration is recently committed and which it regards as a crucial component of a strategy for strengthening the national economy and improving the life quality of the masses of our people in both rural and urban areas. Communities and families are made most of them. It is now my pleasure and honor to declare open the Federal Life for 1990. I wish you all successful body and thank you. God bless.
I would like to acknowledge the immense contribution of the federal military government in terms of financial, material, and logistical support, without which this event, to the Chief of General Staff, Vice Admiral Augustus Saibulu, for consenting to be our special guest of honor at this opening ceremony. Our thanks also go to the foreign individuals and organizations who have donated in cash and in kind, especially to the NNPC, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, Chief T.O.S. Benson, Chief F.O. Obagu, Onward Stationery Stores Limited, Mr. A.K.O. Salami. All of you who have found the time to come to the opening ceremony, we really express our sincere and deepest appreciation to all of you. Thank you very much for coming, and God bless you all. Here you have the disabled man.
Well, in the year 1990, we have the hope of consolidating as well as projection into the years after 2000. In terms of consolidation, meaning that having established Better Life in all the local government areas, with Better Life Special Women's Center in all local government areas, where already we have carried out training programs on food processing, preservation, package and storage. We have now embarked on establishing task forces. The first of such is what I call the long-term plan of action beyond the year 2000. What should the Ondo women be doing with Better Life programs hereafter? How can they source for funds? It's a public secret that we do not have funds. We have been given peanuts of about 200,000 by the DRIFI in all local government areas. And one knows that one can make do with international agency funding, those United Nations organizations. So we're preparing a data bank so we can survey our needs, put them on paper to be able to present to these international organizations to be able to attract the necessary funds. Having established this long-term plan of action, we have also set up how we intend to man these Better Life Special Women Centers, in view of which we have set up a task force and a report has been submitted comprising of members of the Ministry of Stab, the Directorate for National Directorate of Employment, as well as the NYSC, because those certainly constitute a labor force we can use in the centers. Already we have also solicited for having mini pharmacies in these centers, and this, thanks to the Federal Minister of Health, we have been able to find support of the federal government to establish in these women's centers a mini pharmacy. With this, we also have the Directorate of Women's Affairs, as you know, which has a DG at its helm and working under the governor's office. So in the long term, we are planning, we're researching so that we have credibility to attract these foreign agency funds. Now you should ask me, what are my immediate plans? For the year 1990, our target again is agricultural. I have therefore set up a task force to make it possible for the rural women to farm at least 600 hectares of land per local government. And you know we have 22 local governments. So doing, with the excitement and the support we got from government last year, coupled with the fact that UNICEF this year is giving us free cassava seedlings, seed soya seedlings, palm seedlings, as well as what the state Federal Ministry of Agriculture will give us, we are in no doubt that our agricultural project for this year will be a huge success. Another point that is very important in our mind this year is the question of market outlet, especially for exports. As you well know, we have opened a domiciliary account with the Ondo State chapter for Better Life, because we're able to attract people to buy our mats, our Ogotu mats. We have now used Ogotu mats for not only wallets, we have used them for briefcases, we have used them for vanity cases, which you can see right on the stand for yourself. And after this fair, we're having a meeting with some group of firms. One of such is from Taiwan, who want to come themselves and see what they can make of our products. We also have markets for our Ajiagbon from the US, except that in this case, they buy it in Naira and go and sell it in foreign exchange. But the First Lady has indicated that her interest is for us to be able to make the foreign exchange ourselves. Our third cardinal point in the short term for 1990 is to improve on the standard of production, standard of weaving, standard of adire, standard of mats, standard of beads, so we can attract these foreign markets. Foreign market is a target. So again, shortly put, in the long term, we are consolidating, we are evolving procedure, and in the short term, we're looking for markets. We are very ambitious about our agricultural products. We are also improving on the quality, and quality means also improving on our packaging. I must quickly add that all is not well with us. We have areas where we have problems, and those areas include monitoring. As at now today, I have 41 projects sitting in government house grounds. I have machines on garri processing, rice milling, corn milling, oil milling, and weaving looms. I was able to do this because I raised funds myself. This has nothing to do with government money. And we raised about 803,000 naira, 245 of which came from one of the funding agencies. And so I have put in motion this request. The machines are there, and as soon as we go back, we shall be doing what we call ayeye again and dancing and jubilating, because we have 41 projects to launch. That constitutes phase 2. Thereafter, we're going into phase 3 again of having projects in all the areas. Yes. We don't have problems. The women are very nice people. They are very cooperative. We dance. We all make mistakes together, including me. So you cannot say they are making mistakes in my committee. No. We are all a group. We make mistakes, but we are not apologetic about it. We have realized our mistakes. We are going to make amends. We shall forge ahead. Rather than sit and be moaning, oh, we are sorry, looking right, left, and center, we're forging ahead. We're like children that are learning to walk. Is there any child that can walk without falling? So I'm not going to be saying, I'm sorry I fell, I'm sorry I fell. No. I will clean up all the dust, make sure I don't fall again, and forge ahead. Yes.
Thank you. What are your achievements in the past few years?
Achievements. It's strange that I should be talking of achievements. Our achievements with the women of Ondo State. I think the fair speaks for itself. I fight shy of talking of my achievements. There's no such thing. The achievements of Ondo State women, yes, plenty. The women are motivated. They are aware. They are happy. Wọ́n ti dá láṣọ méjì. Wọ́n lè gbọ́ bùkátà. Wọ́n lè tọ́mọ ní school. Wọ́n dẹ̀ lè láṣọ méjì. It's tremendous input. They are enhanced in their self-reliance.
And what plan do you have to improve the standard of education and rights in terms of literacy?
Thank you very much for raising that question. It actually flipped my mind. We have a department for adult literacy in the directorate, and we have done tremendous work with adult literacy. Because we have the facility of a special women's center in each local government area, we do not lack the wherewithal, and so we are going ahead. 1990 is the year for literacy, as you know, so we have mapped out about 54 workshops for the coming year. Insofar as that is concerned, we're working very, very hard using our special women's centers as well as some of the schools.
I think to the greater extent, the prices are cheaper and then the goods are fresher. So you are getting more value for money.
Really. It has to do with food preservation.
Yes.
What have you been doing?
Well, you can see that there's now a lot of smoked fish available, and then the fish can be brought here easily because they have coolers and refrigerated compartments, freezers in their stores, so that they can bring the fish here fresh because they've been able to store it, or others they can smoke it through fish kilns that have been provided for them.
What are the problems that you think the people are facing, apart from the ones you've been helping them out with?
I think mainly it's transportation, to bring them access. But I think DIFRI program is helping with that now because they've opened up so many miles of roads. And with the opening up of the roads, they will be able to reach the open market. And I think it would help in reducing the prices. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's not the same price with the outside one, because the price of better life commodity is more cheaper than outside one.
Why do you think they are cheaper?
If it's not cheaper than the outside one, you cannot see people inside that market, because every Sunday the crowd is too more than what we expect safe.
I believe there should be some problems being faced by the people there. What are the problems?
The problem there were which people and
the people selling.
The people selling.
The better.
The problem we have for the people selling is only transport. Sometimes they used to fail us to send the transport to us.
And have you reported back to the chairperson?
we reported to the committee, and from there the LSTC transport, we went to the director and report to them, and they sent us a motor.
Pardon?
The price. Do you think they're cheaper?
Ah, well, I'm taking 6 for 5 naira, which is cheaper. Yes, sir. Yes.
How much do you think it will cost outside?
Well, the last time I bought 4 for 5 naira. 6 for 5 naira. Yeah.
I think one time later.
Ó wọ́n sì nǹkan tó ń tàǹtà torí rúra kìíní náà ti kó wa at least tá à ń rà ní ìtẹ́jú oṣù ó wọ́n jù.
Lónìí tí tẹ bá fojú wò báyìí lè ní wọ́n.
Mi lè ra kọjá 10 naira.
Ṣé ìtẹ́jú oṣù èlò dẹ̀ làwọn kù?
Àwọn ò gba 10, wọ́n ní 15 ní jálẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti fi 5 naira.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ìyàtọ̀ yẹn pé wọ́n bá wò sí ìgbàkílẹ̀ rò gbófà.
Well, ó wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọ́n ṣe rà á ni mà.
Níbo náà ti rà ṣe mọ́ ní ẹni fáàmù lábí akọ̀tò lè lábí àná.
Nǹkan tó àbí akọ́lélé this is Ìbẹ̀jú Lẹ́kì. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Náà ní better life ní ìbò wọn wọ̀n náà.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé newly created local government ni so àwọn náà ń try as much as their possible best láti lè rí i pé àwọn náà wà lára àwọn tó ń ṣe program yìí so anything tán bá rí wọn á ń ra láti lè rí i pé wọ́n nípinnu ẹ̀ so according to bí wọ́n ṣe rà wọ́n máa ṣe tà.
Wọ́n ní pé kò wọ́n.
Olórí.
Government area. This is in addition to the regular provision in high yielding and is aimed at increasing the output, which we gain from agriculture and discourage the create for non-existent jobs in the urban which of adequate growth to our health institutions, including those in the rural areas, and the encouragement of financial grants are made by government in certain cases. Our better-life process was given a minimum recently termed women in education, women in health, better life for rural dwellers, among many others. department is headed by a woman director general. The last 12 months, the women's programs have witnessed the introduction of various equipment for the teaching of our rural women in various fields. Moreover, during the current year, a sum of 3.3 million naira has been allocated to our Department for Better Life and Women Affairs for the prosecution of the various programs. I have attempted in this address to distinguished invitees and participants in this memorable occasion. I wish you all happy viewing and happy shopping. I thank you all very much and God bless.
Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọn, ìṣẹ́jú kan pé mo fẹ́ fi sọ gbogbo nǹkan tán ti sọ látẹ̀ kan.
What are you saying?
Roles that they demands must seek guarantees that the unification will not jeopardize world peace. That was the vanguard. It includes what the papers have in their editorial columns, as you say.
Ó ti ò bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ o ìntàntà eléyìí tàtàṣẹ́ ti ẹ̀ṣẹ́ rárá rárá lẹ́nìí ìntàrà lẹ́nìí tó bá jẹ́ pé ní sọ̀wọ́ ni mẹ́ta la máa tà 1 naira méjì 1 naira bá ṣe máa tà ní ẹ̀ṣin wọ́n wà tó jẹ́ pọ́jà Better Life òun ló jẹ́ ká lè bá ṣe léyìí so tòmátì yẹn gan tòmátì eléso ẹ̀ tí wá ní tòmátì tí wà lélẹ̀ kìí ṣe ti mọ́là tòmátì oko dẹ̀rẹ̀ ó wọ́n gan ni tí kìí ṣe kékeré ṣùgbọ́n torí ti Better Life òun la ṣe tà bá ṣe tààbù pọ́kúlé owó ẹ̀ la bù pàápàá apẹ̀rẹ̀ mẹ́ta ta kó wá ó ti tọ́n tó kù náà ni a tún lọ kó sí wá ń sìn.
Interview now. Things are not so. They are not the same. Things are cheaper here because it is being done by the cooperative, and there are no middlemen. They are selling directly to the public. There are no middlemen in between. The people who are actually manufacturing the materials are actually selling today. If they go outside, they will see things are more expensive than at the fair.
Members of the press and some of the officials, please vacate the premises.
tomorrow, Saturday, 17th of March 1990. And it happens that we will be the last state that will be staging a day, and we have a lot in stock for people. For instance, besides the exhibitions that we have, tie and dye, books, traditional medicine, processed gari and the cassava products, waste to wealth, fabrics, ashoke and the like. These are some of the things we have for exhibition. Similarly, we are also having food items like fish, both fresh and dried. We are having fruits, pineapples, bananas and what have you. Similarly, we have the various kinds of seafoods which will be on sale. The side attractions for tomorrow are the launching of 2 books which are mainly on the better life activities in Lagos State. We also have food exhibition which those invited as well as our special guest who is the military governor for the state, Colonel Raji Rasaki, will declare open, and we hope to collect some donations towards our multipurpose center which we are going to have later this year. On the bandstand is Shino Peters, and is the award winner who has the latest tune for both the young and the old, and we expect the stand to be full to capacity because it will be dance galore. Well, we count ourselves lucky in the sense that there are 21 states plus Abuja that is exhibiting during this fair, and to come to Lagos stand, we find ourselves lucky, and we are going to treat her to the best of Lagos items. Thank you.
think you can see the crowd in this time. And the fact that people are really buying, it is evident. I mean, it's an obvious thing. It's not something one can hide. People are buying. I think those who are saying that they are not selling are people I could describe as typical Nigerians who never like to admit, that they have gained from a particular project. I think the people who are whom you have described, those who have brought in certain things to sell, are in fact cashing in on the fact that the gate fee was only 2 naira, they didn't pay anything, and so they have been able to gain a lot. It isn't something you can hide, you can see it yourself. About one confused, they start at 2:15 p.m. And we have already prepared to welcome our chairman and guest of honor, the Ministry Governor of Lagos State, the Colonel Raji Rasaki. We have a lot of things to show, as you can see. We have small craft, we have delicious Lagos State food of all types to serve, and we have invited many of our friends to come and taste this food, buy and take away, and I'm quite sure that they will enjoy them. Apart from this, we have various types of materials like the tie and dye, like ashoke, like the Okene woven cloth. They are all available at cheap prices to be sold. And we also have cultural display by our indigenous cultural group, the Jile group. They will be coming to display too. I assure people that they are going to enjoy themselves. They will be able to buy a lot of things at takeaway prices, and they will want to come again next year.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, for your information, those people and the Lagos State Pavilion, please, for your own interest, please, can you give us just 2 minutes walkout? Ladies and gentlemen, please, the Lagos State Pavilion. Thank you. I need to say, Lagos State Pavilion, you have one schedule.
this January, we opened that for projects where people are doing science and cosmetic, gallery, and smoking section. And this is one area where the chairperson is
Close, please. Move down, move down, move down.
Now you know me back to my brother.
Cutting away some of this see where it go again. Sabah dancers.